Hey, I'm Mercedes Pallmeyer. I'm the owner of Modus Athletica. I train climbers online, and one of my favorite things to coach is mobility and movement. One of the biggest tools that I feel like is missing from a lot of people's programs is mobility training. So I'm super stoked that Chris Hampton invited me to share some of this stuff with you. So with mobility training, you are trying to increase range of motion and increase strength at the end range. I hear a lot of people say, oh, if I get more flexible, I'm actually going to get weaker. Yes, that is true if you basically only do static stretching. However, we've seen that it works in gymnastics and in dance. So when they're going into very static positions and they're holding for a very long time, they're actually able to increase strength because they're ending up using it in whatever movement that they're doing. So yes and no, there's just not enough research out there to justify not doing it. And for myself, I am a very tight nervous system person, and mobility training has really changed how I climb. I don't have to train as much in strength training to be able to have the same levels of climbing. So it can change your movement. It can also change your daily life in terms of how you move and walk through the world. So I would really encourage you to try the mobility sessions, give it a go, and make sure that you're actually using the flexibility gains that you're getting from the movements. So if you're doing a hamstring stretch, but you never do hamstring movements ever, then you probably won't see the flexibility gains stay with you. You'll see them in the moment, but you won't see them long term. So I really encourage you that if you are really tight through the hamstrings, or there's just something really tight, that you're working it in the mobility sessions, and then through the day, just do one or two check movements. Maybe for the hamstrings, you'll just go down, touch your toes, or go beyond for a few seconds, and then come out, and then maybe a couple hours later do it again. It is something that you do have to keep doing, and unfortunately right now we're not climbing as much, so you do have to put it into your life as much as you can. All right, I really hope you enjoy it, and tag me on Instagram and any of your movements. I would love to see what you're doing.